We have for you the San Perlita Trojans taking on the Agua Dulce Longhorns in a Class 2A by-district matchup. The Trojans coming in fresh off a three-peat of the District 32 2A championship, taking on these Longhorns who finished in 4th place in District 31 2A. The Trojans hoping to take their first step back to the regional tournament, but we'll have to go through these Longhorns first. But the Trojans, after a more than 20-year hiatus from the regional tournament, made it last season and are hoping to get back there once again this season as the starting lineups are getting going here. We're going to have the national anthem, and then we're going to be right back with the tip-off. But keep it here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
D-Tronics does it all, from audio, video, alarms, tint, and more. Visit D-Tronics.com to see all the latest installs. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Breathing amplifier, earth-shaking speakers.
Thanks for watching Real Sports Live. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Real Sports Live, #1.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just moments away from tip-off. I'm Mark Molina, and this is Real Sports Live, coming to you from Tolosa Midway in the Class 2A by-district championship as San Perlita takes on Agua Dulce. Here in by-district action, just want to remind everybody to go follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, the Roku Network, all the social media platforms, Instagram. Go type us in Real Sports Live. We also want to thank the San Perlita Booster Club for helping make this game possible. So we're about to get ready here. Coming into this matchup, we see San Perlita with the size advantage noticeably here on the court. The man to look for is going to be the man in the circle right there, number 24, Tyke Johnson for San Perlita. Very athletic individual and really the cornerstone of this team, but a lot of shooters around him and a lot of speed. So it's going to be something to look for here as the Longhorns, the smaller Longhorns, are going to look to contend. So here we go. Tipping off here, Johnson jumping against Aaron Medina. And here we go. Tip controlled by E.J. Nieto. They get it inside to Johnson quickly, and Johnson with an easy basket to open up the game. As San Perlita, there's a steal by Gabriel Lopez, takes it the other way, and all of a sudden 2 easy buckets by the Trojans here in the early going. As the Trojans getting off to a fast start here, and the Longhorns just looking to get set up. Here's Johnson with the steal. Passes up ahead to Nieto, back to Johnson, and Johnson puts it in. And a quick 6-0 run to start the game here by the Trojans. Agua Dulce barely getting the ball across half court here in the early going, just trying to set something up. And here's Medina with the drive, goes to the lane, misses, had to contend with Johnson, who gets the rebound, passes it up ahead to Lopez. Lopez gets in the lane, puts it up. He's fouled. He's going to go to the line, shooting 2. Trojans off to a really hot start here in this one. And there's Lopez sinking the first free throw. First foul of the game for either team. And you're already seeing the athleticism and the speed of these Trojans who can get out on the break just as good as anybody when they get turnovers, as Lopez sinks both free throws, and San Perlita with an 8-0 advantage here in the early going. And the Trojans pressing. Here's Cruz Garza, gets in the lane, dumps it off to Jose Perez. Perez rejected. Lopez throws it up ahead, controlled by Nieto. Nieto in the corner, takes the open three, misses. There's the rebound by Jose Perez. Gives it off to Aaron Medina. Longhorns still without a field goal here. And to the lane is Cruz Garza. And he's going to go to the line after being fouled. Looks like that one's going to be on Lopez. First foul of the game for San Perlita. As Garza misses the first from the free throw line. 8-0 game here. Trojans on top. As Garza misses both of them. And here come the Trojans the other way, trying to add to that early lead. Terry dishes off to Lopez. Lopez gets in the lane, misses, coming back the other way. Man throws it up ahead to Garza. Garza goes up. That's Medina. He goes up, gets it blocked. Johnson with the outlet pass, throws it away. And that's Garza coming back the other way. Garza gets in the lane, puts it up, puts it in. The first field goal of the game for the Longhorns. Outlet pass up ahead to Lopez. Lopez goes up, puts it in, and the foul. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul on San Perlita. It's going to come the other way. Longhorn possession. Seeing the Trojans, the more aggressive team coming out, starting this one. And here's Medina, goes to the rack, and there's Johnson once again. He's going to call with the travel, though, and it's going to go the other way. It's going to be a tough night for these Longhorns trying to get into the interior with Ty Johnson standing right there. Nieto with the runner in the lane, misses. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Looks like that was touched by Nathan Leja. It's going to stay with the Trojans. Here's the inbound to Lopez. Lopez quickly fouled, but he's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot two. Another foul here on the Longhorns. Lopez misses the first one. As these Trojans just gotten out and running here so far in the break, forcing turnovers and playing good defense as this Longhorn team just one make from the field so far. As Lopez puts in the second of the two free throws, make it a 7-point game. Medina up ahead to Garza. Garza splits the defenders in the lane, dumps it off to Perez. Perez goes up, and he's going to be blocked and fouled by Johnson, and that's the second on Johnson. It looks like as Perez is going to go to the line, and that's two quick fouls on Johnson here in the first 3 minutes. Good approach by the Longhorns. Attack, attack, attack. See if they can get that big man into foul trouble. As Perez sinks the first one. Misses the second. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson coming back the other way. Dishes it to Nieto in the corner. Back to Johnson. Johnson goes up. Johnson puts it in. And he's going to go to the line for it after being fouled. Johnson with a chance to convert on a three-point play. Johnson just so tough to guard, especially by these undersized Longhorn defenders. The Trojans already going into him a couple of times here in the early going, and it's paid off. And Johnson converts on the three-point play. Make it 12-3 here in the early going. The Longhorns just trying to get something going as these Trojans playing really tough defense. There's a turnover as they try to go inside of Bettis, who's cutting to the basket, but these Longhorns threw the ball away. We're going to get a substitution as Max Graciani and James Herrera going to check in for the Trojans. Herrera gets in the lane, passes out to Johnson. Johnson with the jumper. Another 2 points for Johnson. The mid-range jumper. Johnson, the big man, but he can play like a guard as there's a steal by Lopez and takes it away, puts it in on the other end. And the Trojans rolling right now, 16-3. Bettis almost lost it. And there's going to be a foul call. Looks like that one's going to go against Graciani. There's the inbound pass, almost taken away. And it is. Lopez picks up the ball up again, up ahead to Herrera. And Herrera puts in the easy layup. And the Trojans just steamrolling these Longhorns here in the early going, up 18-3. In the lane, that's Medina. Medina tries to pass it off to Donald Mann, but deflected away. It's going to stay with the Longhorns out on San Perlita. They inbound to Mann. Mann working against Johnson. Put the shot up, but he traveled. And there's another turnover on the Longhorns. His Nieto's going to sit down. Checking in is Benito Gutierrez. The Longhorns just trying to get a stop. Nearly got it there. Here's Johnson, deep three from the perimeter. Misses. And there's a rebound by Bettis. He came down with it. Bettis up ahead to Leja. Leja to Mann. Mann gives it off to Garza, and Garza able to put it in. Just a second make from the field for the Longhorns. And there's the three by Gutierrez. In and out. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson puts it back in. Johnson just so hard to guard underneath. So far, no answers from the Longhorns on the size differential on the Trojans, and Trojans just come out on fire. I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live. We're going to take a quick break.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you can get $14,500 off all remaining 2019 Ford Expeditions. Comes with a remote start, 20-inch wheels, and more. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Hi, we're Robert Mello's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
And we're back. This is Real Sports Live. Mark Molina, live from TM here in the Class 2A Bi-District Championship. And there's a badly needed three by the Longhorns. Putting it in is Bettis. Waking up the Longhorn crowd a little bit. And there's a foul on San Perlita. Ball coming back over to the Longhorns. So the three from Bettis made it a 12-point game. Longhorns looking for just anything to try to get a little bit of momentum here. See if the Longhorns can string together some baskets. Medina loses it. Tries to come out of the scuffle with it, but it's intercepted by Gutierrez. Coming the other way was Lopez. Lopez loses it. Lopez finds Johnson in the deep corner. Johnson with pops and shoots, puts it in. Another long-range jumper by Johnson. Up ahead to Leja. Leja goes up with it. Doesn't get the drop, but he gets the foul. And he's going to go to the line. 22-8, 2:02 left here in the first quarter. The Trojans up big here early. Once again, just want to thank the San Perlita boosters who helped make this game possible. As Nathan Leja puts in the first of 2 free throws. But so far here, just a game dominated by the Trojans, who are physically bigger and faster. And there's a miss, and Johnson tried to go up with and get the rebound, but lost it out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Longhorns. So another small break for these Longhorns as they try to get back into this game. And there's the long inbound intended for Garza, but Leja just threw it away. So the Longhorns, after a couple of possessions where they came away with points, can't get any traction. Angel Vera checking in for Agua Dulce. Here's Johnson, dribbles the baseline, puts it up, goes, try to slam it down, can't get it to drop. Johnson looking for a big play there. And out of the scuffle, there's going to be a foul. And it looks like it's going to be against San Perlita. There's a scuffle for the ball. And there's a save by Gutierrez. And there's Ty Johnson up ahead. Tried to get it to the trailing Eloy Zambrano, but throws it away. The ball's going to go back over to the Longhorns. And Johnson corralling Medina. Medina gets to Leja. And Leja tried to get it to Vera, but Vera can't handle it. And the ball goes out of bounds to the Trojans. Lopez going to head to the bench for the Trojans, and checking in, that's going to be number 5, Diego Ortiz. Here's the inbound. Ortiz is going to bring up the ball. 22-9, Trojans lead here. And here's Johnson, gets the ball in the corner. He's going to dribble, he's going to drive, puts up the runner, makes the basket, but they called the foul before the runner. Herrera with the inbound. Trying to get it to Johnson. Johnson controls it. Herrera, deep corner 3, misses. Coming back the other way. That's Pettis, threw it up ahead too far. Intended for Vera. Coming back the other way is Herrera. Herrera finds the lane, gets to the basket, short on the layup. Rebound by Pettis. Pettis up ahead to Vera. Vera, he goes up and he puts it in. Makes it an 11-point game, 22-11. Here's the wide open 3. Benito Gutierrez misses. Long rebound by Herrera. Herrera dropping the dime to Zambrano. Zambrano can't convert. And a couple of easy misses there by the Trojans. Garza tried to. There's a wide open layup as Garza gets blocked by Johnson, and Johnson throws it up ahead to Herrera, who's all by himself for the easy bucket, 24-11. There's a steal. Ortiz from the corner. There's another missed 3 from beyond the arc. Pettis gets it to Vera, misses. Johnson coming the other way. Johnson misses the little runner. Garza gets it to Vera, but Vera not in time. That's how the first quarter is going to end. Really wild sequence there at the end of the quarter by both teams, but a couple of easy misses The Trojans leading 24-11, well in control here in the first quarter of this Class 2A by-district matchup. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with the second quarter. I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
This game.
And we're back here with the start of the second quarter. The Trojans coming out with a hot start in the early going, built themselves a 13-point lead after one. And there's another steal. Herrera coming the other way. Doesn't have the numbers. Stops, shoots, mid-range jumper, puts it in. Quick, easy bucket by the Trojans to get this quarter started. Leja nearly loses it. Gets it back underneath to Man. Man. The double dribble call. It's going to be Trojan ball. Here's Herrera. He's had a pretty solid game off the bench. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson from the corner. Misses the three. There's the rebound by Terry. Eli Terry. Lopez shoots from the perimeter. Misses. But there's a trailing Johnson to put it back in. Johnson having a game. He's the force there in the paint that these Longhorns have just had no answer for. And there's Medina with a couple of spin moves. Loses it to Man. Man up ahead to Herrera. Herrera with another easy layup. Puts it in. And the Trojans just rolling right now. Forcing turnovers and getting out on the fast break. And there was nearly another one. And there is there by Agua Dulce. Loses it in the backcourt. It's going to be Trojan ball. There's a missed three there by Lopez. Rebound. Agua Dulce. There's going to be a foul call. That's going to be on San Perlita. As the Longhorns enter the bonus. So we're going to have Medina going to the line, shooting one at least. Medina misses. There's the rebound. Lopez coming the other way. Terry finds Herrera. Herrera's going to shoot a deep three. Misses it off the rim. Rebound Pettis. Agua Dulce coming the other way. Here's he's going to dribble in the lane. Dumps it off to Man. Man shoots. Puts it in. Lopez the other way. Gets in the lane. Puts it up. Misses. Rebound Man. Man tried to hand it off to Medina. They lose. And there's another turnover by the Longhorns. Herrera. Some fancy footwork there, and he draws the foul. Sideline inbound here by the Trojans. Herrera gets it into Lopez. Lopez traveled. So it's going to go back over to the Longhorns. Longhorns trail here by 17. and having trouble taking care of the ball as Medina crosses half court. And there's Man who throws it away. Leija steals it back. Gives it out to Pettis. Pettis controls it, dribbles the baseline, goes in. Can't get it. Couple of chances there by Longhorns, missing in the paint. Herrera coming the other way, coast to coast, misses the layup. Corralled by the Longhorns. Leija up ahead to Pettis. Pettis with the runner over Johnson, misses. Rebound. That's Lopez. Terry with the long three. Misses it out of bounds. Ball's going to go over to the Longhorns. Now the Longhorns have had their chances, a couple of sloppy possessions by the Trojans here, but the Longhorns just unable to capitalize on the other end. Too many turnovers here in the early going have really hurt the Longhorns as they go inside the Man. Man goes up with the easy bucket as he was cutting. And there's the outlet pass to Johnson. Johnson misses an easy one. He's missed a couple in the paint. And there's Agua Dulce nearly turned, and they do. Medina loses it. There's the pass up ahead. And there's Ortiz. Controls the loose ball, puts it in for an easy layup. And these Longhorns get a basket, a stop, and they just can't string together baskets on possessions. It's really hurting them here. But a lot could be said for the defense of these Trojans, who've made life difficult for the Longhorns here in the early going of the first half. There's Garza. Tries to dish it to Pettis. Pettis passes it back out. They go into Leija. Leija shoots the fadeaway, puts it in. Good ball movement there by the Longhorns. Herrera stops, shoots a deep three, misses, and there's a rebound, Pettis. There's going to be a foul call there on the floor. 3:32 left here in the second quarter, as Jose Pettis going to the line for the Longhorns. Terry going to take a seat for the Trojans, and in comes Max Graciani. Just want to remind everybody this District Class 2A by district matchup. I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live, coming to you from TM Toloso Midway here in the Corpus area. There's a missed free throw. Back the other way, another missed three, and another rebound and another layup for Tyke Johnson. Having himself quite the first half. Vera gets in the lane, dumps it off to Man. Man misses that one, in and out. Coming back the other way, that's Graciani. Passes up ahead to Ortiz. Ortiz misses, but there's Johnson once again. Ortiz looked off the defender, but instead of dishing it out, drove in. Missed, but Johnson was there to clean it up. Medina, he drives the baseline. Goes up, misses, but he's going to get fouled and go to the line. Shooting two. 2:43 left to go in the first half. Trojans leading 36-17. So I remind everybody to go on those social media platforms and look for Real Sports Like. Give us a follow, give us a like. Maybe social media platforms, YouTube, we're on the Roku network, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Look for us wherever you do your social media. And also want to give a shout out to the San Perlita Booster Club who have made this game possible. as Medina puts in that free throw. There's Lopez, puts in a three. Not very many from the Trojans here tonight, but it hasn't really made a difference as that ball goes out of bounds on the Trojans. Lopez getting into that passing lane, try to get another turnover. Nieto nearly picks that one away. But it's controlled. Medina gets to the Vera. Vera, he's going to get called with the travel. Ball going to go over to the Trojans. It's an obvious point, but not in the best interest of these Longhorns to give more chances to this Trojan team that have just come out on fire. Not playing their sharpest basketball, but still looking very, very good as Lopez comes the other way, goes up with it, and puts it in, but they're going to wave it off as Johnson, the trailing Johnson, came and hung on the rim. As Lopez went up against the challenging Michael Berry in the lane, came down pretty hard. So Lopez is up. Lopez is okay, came down pretty hard there, but he's going to go to the line shooting two. Again, the basket did not count as a trailing Johnson thought the ball was going to hang on the rim and fall down, but the referee's going to wave off that basket as Lopez sinks the first free throw. Make it a 22-point game. Lopez misses the second one. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. They're going to call a foul there on Lopez, who was trying to pick up the steal. And instead, the referees blow the whistle on him. And that's going to be Medina going to the line, shooting two. As the Longhorns enter the double bonus. So Medina missed the first one. Puts in the second. Makes it a 21-point game. Up ahead to Terry. Terry to a trailing Graciani. Graciani shoots, misses. And that was rebound by Pettis, but Pettis had his foot on the line, out of bounds. It's going to be Trojan ball. 1:34 to go here in the first half. They get it into Terry. Terry goes inside to Johnson. Johnson gives it off to Graciani. Gives it to Nieto. Nieto wide open from the wing, misses. Rebound. Garza coming the other way. Garza for the rebound, coast to coast. Puts in the layup. And that one taken away by Vera. And the Longhorns with a little bit of steam. As Garza goes up hard with it, gets it blocked away, tried to save it. Goes out of bounds on the Longhorns. Nieto misses the rebound, the layup. Up ahead to Barry. Barry can't haul in the pass. So inside of a minute to go, around 50 seconds left here in the first half. And here's Johnson. Johnson drives. Johnson's going to get fouled. And Johnson's going to go to the line for the 1-and-1 opportunity as the Trojans enter the bonus. 7th foul on the Longhorns this half. As Johnson misses that one. Taken away by Nieto. Nieto to Terry. Terry shoots for 3, puts it in. And Agua Dulce can't get the inbound. So the Trojans are going to get the ball back. Graciani gets it to Johnson. Johnson throws it in the corner to Benito Gutierrez, who hits a 3. Back-to-back 3 by the Trojans here late in the second quarter. And the lead swells to 25. And here's Medina. Medina misses. And here come the Trojans. 7 seconds to go. Pass ahead to Nieto. Barry picks that one away. And half-court prayer by Perez. And that's how the first half is going to end. The Trojans back-to-back 3s to end the half. And the Longhorns just no answers for these Trojans. Trojans do it in every which way in the first half defensively. Couple of perimeter shots in the late going and just doing it all in the paint, making life tough for this Agua Dulce Longhorn team. The undersized team out of 31 3A. But we're at the half, about 9 minutes to go before the third quarter. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back with some early point leaders in a couple of minutes. But I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
By the concession stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the concession stand.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Progreso, Lozano, Rangerville, and Rancho Viejo. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
This game is brought to you in part by the concession stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the concession stand.
Hi, we're Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
watching Real Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
The D-Tronics Inventory Blowout Sale going on now. Get a pair of 300-watt tweeters for just $1, speakers for $12, subs $25, radios with Bluetooth $29. Go to dtronics.com for more info. D-Tronics, fire-breathing sound.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Toloso Midway at halftime between the San Perlita Trojans and the Agua Dulce Longhorns in this Class 2A by-district matchup. A couple quick leading scorers here from the first half. Tyke Johnson, as we mentioned, one of the players to look out for this San Perlita Trojan team. As they go as he goes, and it's been like that the last couple of years. He has 20 points in the early going, just really crashing the boards, patrolling the paint for the Trojans, followed by Gabriel Lopez with 10 points and James Herrera with 8 off the bench. So the Trojans really coming out firing on all cylinders and leading the way for the Longhorns. Number 22, Aaron Medina, he's got 6 points. Jose Perez, he's got 4 with a 3. And a couple of other scorers with 2 points here for the Longhorns. Anybody who's seen the Trojans play this season, no, probably not their sharpest half of basketball, but still leading by 25 points here at the half. But just domination all over the court here by the Trojans. Defensively playing well, forcing steals, getting out in the open court, just really dominating these undersized Longhorns. Have a couple of shots made from the perimeter, a couple of mid-range jumpers, a couple there by Johnson in the first half. Was really having a great game. No answers for him thus far. So about a minute and a half left before we get going with the third quarter. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back with that third quarter here. I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live. Stay tuned.
First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Well, welcome back. Getting ready to go here with the third quarter as the Trojans inbound. I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live, reporting from Toloso Midway as the San Perlita Trojans take on the Agua Dulce Longhorns in this Class 2A by-district matchup. We saw the Trojans dominate the first half over these Agua Dulce Longhorns. The Longhorns have looked pretty good in spurts, but unable to really string anything together and keep any kind of momentum. Have turned the ball over a bunch in the first half, which has really been the difference. And we're going to have the inbound here for the Longhorns. So I want to remind everybody watching us to go follow us on our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Also look for us on the Roku Network. And there's another steal, and here's Herrera. Gets into the lane, goes up. He's going to the line. Couldn't get the shot to drop. But he's going to go to the line shooting two. Is Herrera, who had a nice game off the bench so far as he sinks the first one. And again, I want to just shout out to the San Perlita Booster Club who has made this streaming possible. So kudos to them. Herrera misses that one. Rebound there by Johnson. There's a missed shot. Rebound, Longhorns. Coming back the other way. That's Medina. Gives out to Leja, who sees the double team, and back to Medina. And the Trojans pressing a little bit. They give it to Garza inside. Garza turns around, goes for the layup, misses. There's going to be a foul call. And that's going to go on the Longhorns. Ball going to stay with San Perlita. There's Herrera with the deep three. Missed, ball goes out of bounds. That's going to be off the Trojans. Longhorn ball. Is the inbound. The Trojans applying the pressure a little bit. Toss it back out to Medina as Medina surveys things. Medina drives, but Herrera's right there. These Trojans really playing solid defense, and there's a steal there by Herrera. Herrera the other way, gives it to Nieto, who's all alone for the easy bucket underneath. And we're going to take a quick timeout.
Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
And we're back after a quick timeout on the floor. Agua Dulce set to rebound. Inbound, excuse me. .605 left here in the third quarter. Trojans up big, 49-21 on the Longhorns. Pass ahead to Barry, and Barry's going to get called. It's going to be a travel call on the Longhorns. There's a deep three by Gutierrez. Miss. Rebound. Johnson saves it. Tried to save it by throwing it off a Longhorn player, but can't make that save. Medina tried to throw that one in. Excuse me, that's Donald Mann. Got kicked by Johnson. Gets it in this time to Medina. Gets away from the double team in the corner. Throws it up ahead to Pettis, who's wide open for the easy bucket. And right back for is Johnson, who's missed another easy bucket. He's missed a couple in this game close to the rim. Uncharacteristic for Johnson. And here's Agua Dulce trying to make it back-to-back possessions. On the drive, Medina passes out to Leja. Leja dribbles with the runner. Misses. Rebound. There's the outlet pass to Nieto. Nieto all by himself puts in the easy layup. And the turnover woes continuing for the Longhorns. Big reason why they have not been able to secure any momentum. And here's Pettis on the runner. Misses, pulled down. Here's another outlet pass. That's Nieto. Nieto off the glass. Puts that one in. Makes it a 30-point game. Got to pass to Pettis. Pettis gives it back out to Leja. Leja sees the double team and throws it out to Medina, who throws it right back to the Trojans. That's Nieto. Gives it to a trailing Johnson. Sets him up there for an easy bucket. And San Perlita widens the gap to 33-point lead. Largest of the game. Here's Medina. Gets inside, but he's rejected emphatically by Tyke Johnson. And Johnson nearly sent that one through the floor. It's hard enough job for the Longhorns to get into the lane, but once they get into the lane, oftentimes Johnson's going to be there, and that's going to happen. Leja gets in the lane, and he gets called for the travel. Not many easy trips to the paint for the Longhorns, but when they do, a number of things have happened tonight. Either Johnson's been there, missed an easy layup, or you see things like that, another turnover. As the Trojans bring it up, it's Gutierrez. Passes to Lopez. Lopez thought about it, puts it on the floor. Out to Johnson. Johnson with the perimeter three. Misses. That's Terry with the rebound. He brings it up. Man shoots, tried to shoot over Johnson, can't. There's a pass up ahead to Lopez, who gets fouled. Nieto gonna inbound. Trojans up by 32. They get it to Lopez. Lopez gonna get called for double dribble. And gets the ball into Leja. Being corralled by Nieto, who's going to get called for the foul. The second foul on the Trojans this quarter. And there's that ball tipped away by Benito Gutierrez. Unable to save it. It's going to go out of bounds to the Longhorns. These Trojans making everything a challenge for these Longhorns. And there's a bucket by Cruz Garza. Nieto, deep three from the wing, misses. And that's Terry with the rebound, gives it to Johnson. Johnson puts it in. Good positioning there by Terry on that last possession. We got a timeout on the floor by Agua Dulce. Let's take a quick break. I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
And we're back out on the floor after that timeout. Trojans up big, 57-25. With 2:39 to go here in the third quarter. It was Class 2A by-district matchup here at Toloso Midway. I'm Mark Molina on the call. I want to give the shout-out once again to the – we see a foul on the floor. Give a shout-out to the San Perlita Booster Club who has made this live stream possible. For all you playoff teams out there. Here's Terry up ahead with the layup. 59-25 Trojans extend their lead. They go inside the man. Man able to bounce past to Leja. Leja lost it. And Johnson lost the hand off his leg. Goes out of bounds. Over to the Longhorns. All alone is Vera. Vera thought he had a lane, but there was a wall called Tyke Johnson. Stopped him right in his tracks. Gets called for the travel. Lopez gives off to Johnson. Johnson back to Lopez. Here's a straightaway three by Gutierrez. Ball going over to the Longhorns. 1:42 to go. In this third quarter. We mentioned the Trojans coming off another district championship, their third in a row this season in District 32 2A. And there's a miss inside by Garza. Pass up ahead, taken away by Vera. Vera behind the back pass to Garza. Garza for the easy bucket. And Agua Dulce capitalizes off that turnover. And here's Johnson in the lane, easy bucket. Hard to stop. Leja with the runner over Johnson. Misses. Johnson saves it. And he's going to bring it up the court. Throws it up ahead to Gutierrez. And there's the trailing Nieto with the bucket. San Perlita inbounding. There's a deep three by Terry. Bounce right back to Terry. Who gives it to Gutierrez, who puts up a deep three. Terry nearly got it back, and they're going to call the foul. Looks like that one's going to go on Garza. Tripped up Terry. Was going for the rebound. So it looks like we're going to have another inbound. Gutierrez is going to inbound for the Trojans. That's Lopez. Gets fouled on his way to the basket. He's going to go to the line for shooting 2 with 5 seconds to go. And his team up 63-27. Once again, we're live here from Tolosa Midway in this Class 2A by-district championship. Want to remind everybody, just go follow us on our social media accounts, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We're on the Roku network. Look for us. That's Real Sports Live. As Lopez made that free throw, and there's a shot by Jose Perez at the buzzer. Misses, and that's how the third quarter is going to end here. Trojans 64, Longhorns 27, headed to the fourth quarter. Let's take a quick break. Mark Molina with Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Hi, we're PHA Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Go!
And we're back just seconds away from the start of the fourth quarter with the Trojans leading this Class 2A by-district game handily, 64-27 against the Longhorns, who have just not had any answers for a quicker, bigger Trojan team who has just come out here and put the clamps on defensively, causing a lot of steals and helping them get on the transition with easy buckets. That's the MO for these Trojans, with a lot of speed. That and getting the ball into Tyke Johnson, who's been a force in the paint tonight. Several blocks and a bunch of points just to sum it all up. And there's an inbound pass, an easy bucket by Medina, as the Trojans have gone to the bench here. Here's a three-pointer by Gutierrez. Rebounded by the Longhorns. They get it up ahead to Medina. Medina going to the lane, and that's back-to-back buckets for Medina. Back-to-back buckets for the Longhorns. Nieto with the deep three. Misses. Rebounded by Graciani. Graciani puts it back up and puts it in. 66-31. About a minute gone here in the fourth quarter. Longhorns, he threw that one away, and that was Bettis. And there's Bettis in the paint. Bettis with the prayer trying to save it, and luckily Mann was there to corral the ball and give it back to Bettis, who's now at the line shooting 2. Bettis misses the first one. That's Samuel Barrera going to the bench. Checking in is Eloy Zambrano for the Trojans, as Pettis misses the other free throw. And here come the Trojans. Wide open is Gutierrez, and Gutierrez had a lot of time to think about that one. Takes it, knocks it down. Garza gets it to Man. Man, straightaway three, misses. Rebound by Graziani. Graziani. The Euro step gets by Man with an easy bucket. And the lead is swelled to 40. That's 6.5 to go in this one. Garza gets in the lane and puts it in. And here's Gutierrez for another three-pointer. That one's rebounded by Nieto. They're going to call it travel. They're going to call that one on Ortiz. Medina goes to the hole, misses, but he gets fouled. He's going to the line. That foul going to go to Zambrano. And Medina puts in the first free throw. Once again, this is Mark Molina on the call here at Toloso Midway. With the Trojans leading big, 71-34 in this Class 2A by-district championship. I want to again thank the San Perlita Booster Club for making this stream possible. As Medina makes the second free throw. Here's Graziani, misses that three. It's rebound by Gutierrez. Gutierrez gets it to Zambrano in the corner. Miss, corralled by Ortiz. Ortiz stops, shoots, puts it in. (73-35). There's a foul on San Perlita. Aleja gonna inbound. And there's Medina for a layup. Makes it 73-37. Just inside of 5 minutes to go in this Class 2A by-district matchup. Barrera shoots for three. Why not? Another three-pointer for San Perlita, who extends their lead. There's Leja with the runner, miss, rebound Ortiz, coming back the other way. Throws it up ahead to Zambrano. Zambrano puts it up, puts it in. He's gonna go to the line. And he gets credit for the bucket. Gonna try to complete the three-point play. You know, we look at the Trojans in the first half completely dominating, but they had some sloppy possessions. They had their small issues, things that aren't going to come to light in a one-sided matchup like this. But the Trojans, a really, really talented team, have dominated this game. as we get a three-pointer here. There's a foul. A lot of athleticism on this Trojan team. Really deep team, really talented team. Built to make another run to the regional tournament after going last season after a more than 20-year hiatus. And here's a steal. And here's a foul. On Graciani, who goes to the line. Misses that one. We're going to have a foul on San Perlita. We're going to have Bettis go to the line, shooting one. Because both teams into the bonus. Bettis misses that one. Rebounded by Barry. But the Trojans come out with it the other way. Ortiz, little fadeaway, misses. Rebound, Longhorns. Bettis passes up to Leja. Leja dumps it down to Garza. Garza misses. San Perlita coming back the other way. Ortiz shoots from the wing. Misses. Rebound Garza comes the other way. Gives it out to Leja. Leja goes to the hoop. Misses. Rebound. Medina. Medina puts it back. Makes it a 40-point game. And there's a three by Graciani. Misses everything. Checking in for the first time, Wyatt Rhodes. For San Perlita. And there's a foul. The 8th on San Perlita this half. There's a miss. Appears Wyatt Rhodes is a crowd favorite here. Crowd anxious to see him knock a shot down. There's a three by Graciani. Misses, rebound. Coming the other way, Longhorns. That's Leja. Leja gets in the lane, puts it up, misses. Sherilyn Berry got the rebound, went up with it, gets fouled. He'll go to the line. 2:14 to go in this game. 40-point lead by the Trojans. Or 42-point lead. As Berry misses the first free throw off the back of the iron. Makes it an 81-40 game. Trojans still shooting. That's Zambrano. Misses. Rebound Medina. He threw it. Tried the outlet for Bettis, but wasn't paying attention. Rhodes tried to dribble. Lost it. There's a shot on Zambrano. Zambrano gives it to Rhodes. Rhodes goes up with it. Misses. And the crowd nearly went wild there. Leja stops, shoots a straightaway three, misses. Rebound Berry. Garza in the lane, goes to the hole. Gets called for the foul and gets credit for the bucket. So Garza trying to convert on a three-point play. Excuse me, that's Medina. Does convert the three-point play, makes it a 81-43 game. About a minute and a half left to go. Trojans out ahead comfortably in this Class 2A by-district matchup. The Trojans just dominated in all facets of the game tonight. And there's Rhodes, had a free lane, couldn't put the layup in. Trojans come up with the offensive rebound. And Wyatt Rhodes once again gets into the lane. And Rhodes can't get it to go. And there's another rebound by the Trojans. Try to get it to Rhodes. Rhodes gonna get called with the foul there. As Cruz Garza is going to go to the line after that foul. Under a minute to go here in the game. Trojans came out hot with the 6-0 run early in the game, just never looked back. Kept the pedal to the metal the entire game, as Agua Dulce had really no answers for a much bigger and more athletic team. And here's Rhodes for three, shoots it straight away and rebounds. And there's Rhodes. And Rhodes loses it in the paint, really trying for that basket. And Garza throws it away. Trojans get the ball, about 20 seconds left. Rhodes puts it up, misses that one. Rebound, that's Garza. Coming the other way. Gives it up to Cardenas. Cardenas misses. Rhodes nearly put that one in. And that's going to do it here from Tolosa Midway. The Trojans dominating from the start. Bigger, faster, more athletic team just overpowered the Longhorns from the beginning. Going to Johnson early with 20 first half points. As the Trojans just dominated the paint, dominated every facet of this game. And the Trojans, once again, going to move on to the area round. So that's going to do it here from Tolosa Midway as the Trojans are victorious, 81-44. Just want to remind everybody, go follow us on all the social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We're on the Roku network. And also want to give a shout out once again to San Perlita Booster Club who have made this stream possible. So this is Mark Molina from Real Sports Live. Thank you for watching. Good night, everyone.